Today, I am going to go over the reasons or the reason why everything seems to be going wrong for you, even when you try really hard. So, the number one reason why things are going wrong for you is not because, and you're trying your best, of course. Um, you're not going to try to snap your fingers and magically something happens to you for you. And it could happen, but you also need to work on the aspect of you that believes it fully. So the reason why things are not going right for you is because you are not moving towards your purpose. What does that mean? So let's say you want to become a rapper and you have the skills. To rhyme every single word, make sense of the of the sentences or the you just have skills and you're going about it. You're trying to get you're trying to get a deal, or you're trying to promote yourself, and it seems like you start getting traction, and all of a sudden it seems like somebody sabotaged you. You're doing everything you need to do, and it just seems like somebody whispered in someone else's ear saying, don't hire that person, or don't sign that person, or don't be with that person. So the fact that, let's say you want to be a rapper or a lawyer or a doctor, and you have the skills to do it, but the direction that you're going is not the right direction. For example, if you want to be a rapper and what you're rapping is things that are violent, things that are that don't shine a bright light on humanity. If you're meant to rap about things that lift up humanity, then that is where you need to go. Yes, the direction of the fact that you want to be a rapper, or the direction that you want to heal people, is correct, but the genre of it is not correct. So if we're doing, let's say, you want to be a doctor, you are studying, you're trying to, you're focusing on your studies, and you get good grades, you do everything that you need to do. You get it. If you don't have the money to pay for medical school, you get a job, and you're doing everything you need to do. You're studying as hard as you can, and for some reason, something happens that doesn't allow you to go to medical school. So that happens. And then you get out of that slope and you go back and you continue medical school, and something else happens. Well, the reason for this is not because you're not meant to be a doctor. It's that you're not meant to heal the way you are, the route that you're going through. If you're going through the traditional way of healing, like a Western tradition, maybe you need to move towards homeopathic or energy healing or some other method. That's just an example. You are in the right direction because you have the talent, you have the passion. It brings you joy to know that you're going to heal someone. But your dreams, what you need to do is not in, it's still going in the right direction, but you just need to go a little bit left on the next road, because the energy or the healing that you are meant to do is not the one that you are pursuing. So that's one of the main reasons why when you are pursuing something and you putting your everything to it, your heart is not in it. Your mind is completely in it, but your heart is not in it. And when your heart is not in it, I can say that your heart really creates your world. Your heart is the one that, if you love something, you can go hours upon hours doing it, and it won't be a burden for you. So when your heart is not in it, when you are in the wrong direction, as much effort and focus as you put into wanting to do something, it will go wrong. An example of that for me was I wanted to, oh God, wait, there we go. I started a business, kind of like internet marketing, and I was getting a lot of like referrals, people, wanting to work with me. But then when it was the time for me to get the contract or whatever, it just seemed like someone talked to them and told them, no, don't go with that person. And I worked my ass off. I gave it all. I know I gave it all, but at the same time, there was something in my mind that said, I really don't want to do this. But I gave it my all, and I didn't want to quit. I didn't want to be a quitter. Finally, I just didn't have any energy to put into it. And I just said, you know what? I'm just going to do what brings me joy. What when I think about it, makes me happy. And I ended up going for a few months to Ecuador just to find out what love was. And that was the beginning of my lessons of what I was meant to do. And when your heart is into something, nothing can stop it. Not even you. Not even you. If you want to do something else, life will sabotage that something else so that you can go on the path that you're meant to go. So I went over the reasons why things are not going well for you. Number one, your heart is really not in it. You're doing it out of either ego, out of thinking it's the right thing to do, but your heart is not in it. And two, you were meant for something greater. Your abilities, your gifts, your superpowers were meant to do something else. So I hope you like this video, and I hope it has helped, and I will like and subscribe and I will see you in the next video.